Not even gonna lie to you, I thought Trav was straight capping about the Utopia drop, but it looks like our boy is finna come through. So to celebrate, here are 10 tips and tricks for making beats like the Rager from Houston, Texas, with a few gems from the production of wondagurl, Don Toliver, and Mike Dean. Thank you for 120K, let's get into it.
Travis Scott's songs are amazing, but do you know what goes into making his melodies sound so godly? I'll give you the sauce. It's because he uses this one chord progression over and over again and has a bunch of creative ways to flip it into full melodies. Once I show you this progression, you'll catch the vibe I'm talking about instantly. So what Trav does is lay down the basic minor 1 chord, and you can create that by using this neat little diagram I drew. Then you want to build your second chord by duplicating this first one over and then making just 3 minor changes. First, you're going to move this bottom note up 1 space, then you're going to move this middle note up 2 spaces, and then you're going to move this top note up 1 space. Amazing. And now look at what this chord progression has the potential to become. Check out this tutorial, which I'll link for you in the description and pinned comment if you want to see how I did that. I hope this helped you out. If so, drop a like and share it with a friend, because Don Toliver has truly beautiful ambient melodies in his songs. But how does he make these dark angelic vibes that he croons over? Here's the sauce. It's because Don knows how to layer his sounds without making them sound too cluttered, and this allows him to make lush melodic soundscapes. The formula is gonna blow your mind once you see it. So Don usually starts with a kind of detuned texture or pad, something like this. Next, he'll go for an ambient flourish or melodic accent instead of a full counter melody, sort of like this. Lastly, Don will have some sort of acoustic element that gives the melody body. I did that here with this reversed piano melody. So here's what this sounds like in a full beat. If you want to listen to the full track or see a more detailed breakdown of it, you can find both of those linked below. I hope this helped you out. If so, drop a like and share this with a friend, because Travis Scott's Rodeo is one of the most influential trap albums of all time. But how did he capture that dark, emotional, gritty vibe throughout the entire project? Here's the key. It's because Travis and his team used a technique that I refer to as soundscape templating. This basically just means using a sample as a starting point for a melody, sort of like how a traced outline can become a masterful portrait. Seeing this process will forever change the way you make melodies. So many songs on Rodeo, like 90210, start with an acoustic sample, something like this. Another noticeable element of Rodeo beats and Travis's production as a whole is his heavy bass lines, so let's add one of those too. And of course, no Rodeo style beat is complete without that signature Mike Dean style lead guitar. So here's how all this would sound in a 90210 style beat. If you want to see a more detailed breakdown of this process, I've got this tutorial linked for you below. I hope this helped you out. If so, drop a like and share this with a friend, because wondagurl is a legendary drum programmer. But what's the secret behind her god-level patterns? Here's the sauce. wondagurl uses production engineering to make her beats stand out, and that's just a fancy way of saying she goes ham with mixing and arrangement. First, wondagurl is super cold at flipping samples. My favorite demonstration of this is from Uptown, where she flipped a Bollywood sample for Travis Scott. I found this cool anime battle theme on TrackLib, the world's first and only online record store. Check below to grab a 30-day free trial and 15 download tokens. Next, wondagurl tends to layer her drums with live sounds. Most of us get about this far, but wondagurl takes it one step further, like this. And wondagurl uses hard-hitting kicks and 808s too. And she adds another layer of uniqueness by using effects like drum fills to keep it all interesting. Check out this drum kit linked below if you want to get these sounds. I hope this helped you out. If so, drop a like and share this with a friend so they can learn why. Mike Dean is a legend for the synth melodies he makes for Travis Scott. But what goes into his ability to make these brain-melting vibes? I'll give you the gems. It's because Mike is meticulous about his sound selection and uses this special stack of instruments to create god-level melodies every time. Once I show you this formula, you're going to be able to use it to level up your production. First, Mike starts with lush pads that create ambient melodic textures that allow room for Trav's vocals. Next, Mike knows that a little goes a long way and builds his melodies using subtle accents instead of full counter harmonies, sort of like this. Or like this. And of course, nothing is complete without that signature Mike Dean grunge bass. So here's the full melody. And if you want to listen to the full track or see a more detailed breakdown of it, you can find both of those linked in the description below. I hope this helped you out. If so, drop a like and share this with a friend, because Travis Scott has amazing guitar riffs in his songs. But do you know how he's laying down these melodies so consistently? I'll let you in on the secret. It's because he uses this one melody stack repeatedly to make godly dark trap melodies. The process is gonna blow your mind once you see it. So Trav begins by laying down a minor chord, then a major chord. Then he'll grab a guitar and just arpeggiate the notes in this chord. And you can use any guitar, real or VST, free or paid. I literally just use this free one from Flex. You just gotta make sure that you use this effect stack that I show you in this diagram here to make sure it sounds good. Then Travis just layers things with ambient instruments, usually pads, and wind instruments like flutes. Amazing. And here's what this simple stack sounds like as a full melody. Check out this video linked below if you want to learn more about how to make melodies like this, and I hope this helped you out. If so, drop a like and share this with a friend, because
Omnisphere is top tier garbage. I haven't touched that thing in years, even though I own it, simply because I get much better work using stock VSTs. Look, come here, check this out. Okay, now on to my personal favorite part of this melody, the whistle. And where do you think I got this beauty from? Yup, that's right, Flex. Again, show me quality like this in Omni. I promise you, you cannot. And don't even start with that, bitch, you can just design the sounds. Boy, shut your ass up. I know you did not pay $600 for a basic ass synth and preset library just to start designing your own sound. You could have just done that in Harmless for free, my boy. Anyways, here's the melody I laid down with the whistle. So I really believe if you can't get it popping with what comes with your DAW, you're not as good as you think. But you be the judge for yourself. Go check out the tutorial link below and let me know what you think. And share this with a friend, because Mike Dean is a GOAT when it comes to making synth melodies, especially on the bass line.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And how does this absolute legend of a man consistently lay these down? Well, besides like the fact that he's a musical genius, he also uses very good patches. That's the key. So here's a super secret bass patch that I use all the time when I'm making those style of melodies and beats. I got this from the baddie herself, Sakura-kun. I'm not here to debate facts, she's definitely the strongest from Team Kakashi. So this is the greasy peanut butter bass patch, and it can be found in the Sonic Haiku Bank. Omni could never—
Oh my god, we get it!
Anyways, here's the bass melody. And if you want to see how I use that to make this Travis Scott style beat, check out my latest tutorial linked below, and share this with a friend, because guitar melodies are very popular right now. So knowing how to make them increases your overall value as a producer. But how do you make good guitar melodies every time? Well, it's not with something garbage like Omnisphere. Here, let me show you how you can do it with stock FL Studio plugins. The guitar patch I am using came straight from Flex. It's called the Ace Nylon MK1, straight banger. The two effects I added to get that deliciously basic ass Travis Scott flavor were 1, a halftime effect using gross beat, and 2, some flanging using fruity flanges. So if you want to see how that entire beat turns out, check out this video essay that I just dropped on my channel, and share this with a friend, because
Travis Scott is the GOAT at melodic guitar songs. But how does bro come up with these bangers? Here's the secret. It's because he started out as a producer, so he understands music theory deeper than most artists. Here's an example of what he and his producers might do, so you can try this on your next project. First, you need a solid chord progression. This is a 4-chord progression in the A minor scale. This is a 1 chord in the A minor, this is an F major 7th chord, this is a D minor 7th chord, and this is a 7 chord from the A minor scale. Next, you need a guitar, or at least a good patch. Now, don't worry, you don't need some overpriced trash like Omnisphere. I used a Nylon MK1 patch from Flex and arpeggiated the chords to get this. Then, I did some singing to build out the loop a bit more. If you want the mixer presets I used on the master chain and the instruments, check out the Centerfold drum kit link below. I hope this helped you out and inspires you to make beats today. If so, drop a like and share this with a friend, because